James 1:27 today, and I'm excited about it just because it's just another verse that I think that sometimes we read and we just kind of skim past. You know, yesterday we talked about James 1:26, that we should watch our tongue, and that if we can't control our tongue, there's some things we've got to take care of in our own life. And tonight's another straightforward verse. It's not necessarily one of those you're going to get super hyped up and fired up about, but it's a verse, and it's in the Bible, and it's something God wanted you and me to hear. We can't deny that. If it's in the Bible, God wanted you to hear it. God wanted me to hear it. And there was something about that verse that we need to incorporate and apply to our lives. Tonight, the verse James 1:27 says that pure religion in the sight of God the Father is caring for orphans and widows. Period. That's pretty straightforward. When God the Father looks down at you and He looks down at me, and He sees that we're helping orphans and that we're helping widows, He's kind of saying those things validate, those things make true, those things make positive what it is you're doing. Be a part of ministries that are helping those that need to be fed, the homeless, the hungry. Be a part of ministries that are helping those who don't have parents and need help. Maybe you're adopted, or you need to adopt kids. Maybe you know widows. Maybe you have widows in your family. God is saying, when you help other people that cannot help you in return, that's what He's saying here. Yes, specifically orphans. Yes, specifically widows. But He's talking about any people group in which you can help in any way and they can't repay you. That's the type of thing that God's looking for. That's the type of good works that come out of the heart of someone who is truly in love with God and the things that He wants and is incorporated into the purpose and plan He has for your life. Now, this is not to say that if you've never helped an orphan or you've never helped a widow, that you are not on fire, or that you're not saved, or that you're not in the purpose and plan of God. That's not really what we're shooting for. But what we are saying is that this is something that does need to be a part of your walk with God. This is something that validates, that kind of stamps approval from God on anything and everything you do. We can say, because that verse is in the Bible, that if you live your entire life without ministering to people that are less fortunate than you, that you really didn't do the work of Jesus. Because as Jesus walked through, you can look through Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and as He walked the earth, and even the disciples, He reached out and helped people that were less fortunate than Him, that could not repay Him in any way. He healed the blind. He raised the dead. I mean, these people that He reached out and He touched and He healed and He helped and He provided for, these are people that cannot repay Him. What have you done for people? Maybe this holiday season, maybe a holiday season coming up, maybe a birthday, maybe just random time in the year where you notice someone who cannot help themselves, but you have the power to help them, whether that be money, whether that be helping them with yard work, or whatever it is that God lays on your heart. What we're looking for tonight in James chapter 1, verse number 27, is simply a heart of helping people who cannot help themselves, helping people who can't repay you. You're not looking for a paycheck. You're not looking for a shout out. You're not looking for anything. You're just simply helping them because the love of God is in your heart and you want them to feel the same thing that you felt. Love you guys. So excited about what God's doing. Here we are finishing up the 4th week of spending time with God. Can't believe it. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace.